Well, welcome back to the 99. This is the show before the show where I check to make sure everything's working. Hi, I'm Patrick Marlette, and I am going to take a second to make sure that all these screens are showing up for you, lovely viewers. In case you're wondering, this is very much a test for a future reoccurring segment on the channel. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and we very impromptu decided to just go ahead and do it now. We've played some games with the Patreon members in the past, and obviously did one live stream on the channel. For some reason, there is a thirst, a hunger for spell table or webcam games. You just want to see this stuff, and I can understand that to a certain degree. So to satiate that need, I've decided to do some Brew Wars live. That's what I'm going to call it for now. Brew Wars live segments with our Patreon community. Obviously, potential guests in the future, and of course, members of the 99 crew. So today, joining me, we have Justin Gerizos at the bottom left for now. We have Fabian and Lav Dafka, members of our Patreon community. Hey, guys.
Hello. Hey.
Justin,
nice to be here.
I'm glad to have you here. Justin, is your mic set up? We'd love to hear all your lovely commentary. We're using the audio from Spell Table, in case you didn't know. Now, to the audience members, if you guys are watching this, I am probably going to be engrossed in these games, and it's going to be a little difficult for me to check the comments as we go along. Now, if there is a super chat, I of course will check it out and read that aloud as we go along, not to stop the gameplay, but to make sure that those 2 cents get in. And obviously, if you have any questions for me or Justin or really anyone here about our list, feel free to ask them, and of course I'll try to get to them if there is a moment's time during the game. In between games is likely best if you're interested to see how, Rograk Thrasios performed, the choices made, all that stuff. Then would be a good time to ask those questions. I'm fairly certain that Justin's on Naromea, if you're asking. Fairly certain Justin's going to be on Naromea. But guys, why don't we just, during the show, before the show, I know the monthly topic, you don't have to, talk on it. I spoke on it on the episode today with Oswald Fiddlebender. But yeah, true story. I actually got into Magic because it was something me and my brother wanted to do. But no, the monthly topic, this is something I want to inject in these live streams in the future, but also ask our guests and ask our Patreon community. What got you guys into Magic, and is it still the same reason you play today? And you guys can take that however you want. You don't need to respond to it if you don't want to, but I'd love to know your thoughts.
I think I can go first. Fairly easy. I had a group of friends who introduced me to Magic. We were playing the kitchen table modern-ish. And at one point, I went down to my local LGS and saw the 2014, I think, commander decks, and I bought one for each one of us because we were a big group of 5.
Yeah.
And we couldn't actually play together modern, so let's play commander. And basically, I never stopped playing commander ever since. It was at the beginning a way of self-expression and trying to find that very specific thing that allowed me to be the player that I wanted to be, the planeswalker that I wanted to be. And in time, I just fell in love with the mechanics.
Yeah, no, so that's interesting.
And I got disenchanted with the story, with the Vorthos aspect.
So you've been playing Magic. You've been playing Magic for a little bit prior, before actually getting into Commander, you're saying? So the game wasn't necessarily new. Yeah, but the multiplayer aspect, or at least the Commander format, was new to you with your pals. Do they still play?
They still play. We still have the same pod. Have the same pod.
That's awesome.
Wow. We mostly play casual, but once in a blue moon we take out our cEDH decks and try to see what happens.
Nice. Yeah, in case you're wondering if I've shuffled this enough, this has been hyper organized, so I'm just making absolutely certain that you know, I'm not pulling into an organized list with like all the fast mana and tutors in one hand. It'd be a little a little cheap. So let me just make sure that this is good. With
Or
some
20 lands in a row.
Or 20 lands in a row. That could also be the case.
Happened to me more than once.
But how about you, Lev?
Yeah, so it's hard to remember exactly. It was like 27, 28 years ago or so that I first played Magic. I think it probably was. I had a friend at school who was into it maybe, and we ended up like playing in study hall, and I actually ended up quitting within a year or so, and partly that was because my friend took me to an LGS and I had a terrible time there, which is interesting that I came back like 20 years later, and most every LGS I go to, I have wonderful experiences with wonderful people. So no, that's definitely not why I'm still with it, but at this point, that's a old school Magic is a real nostalgia thing for me. So like sometimes I love to put in janky cards from 1995 or whatever, just because that's the kind of flavor that I like.
Nice. Yeah, it's funny. I only get to play with so many pet cards. I think that's why I enjoy... I don't know. It's funny. When you run a cEDH channel, you feel like there needs to be a commitment to making the list as trim and as competent as possible. It has to be as efficient as possible. It has to do the trick as quickly as possible. And while that's fine, it doesn't allow for too much room so far as like flavor is concerned, like the kind of spice you add in your list. Most of these decks, the composition is very similar. So I tend to gravitate towards commanders where I can play dumb stuff that simply suits my creative needs as opposed to my needs as a competitive player. But if it's also competent, that's, a big plus, which I think cEDH is. And I guess we can start talking about our commanders at this point. I might switch list, but the goal of today's test play, this Brew Wars Live, is to get some games in over 2 hours worth of time. We should be playing between 4 and 6 p.m. today, and we'll rotate players as we go along. But to start, I'm going to be playing cEDH's Harvest Hand. It's actually my first time playing this list in paper. You've seen it on the channel, Prevail, but that was actually just a cut-out list, if you couldn't tell by the monochromatic prints I had. But this is the full list. It's been updated with 3 new cards. They're not here yet, but it still performs extremely well, so I'm excited to showcase it. And I guess we can just go in clockwise fashion, Lav, if you want to say what you're playing.
Sure. I'm playing Teshar, Ancestor's Apostle, and anyone who's been a follower of the channel here for a while, I'm sure is familiar with the archetype generally. It is not a storm deck, but a artifact combo is the main idea, because Teshar brings artifacts or brings creatures back from the graveyard when you cast historic spells, mainly artifacts, and there are all sorts of ways to loop those.
Nice. Yeah. Wonder if you can hear me. No, Justin's texting me right now. I don't think the audience can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I can
look
hear
at
you.
you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Fabian, what are you playing today?
I'm playing Thrasios Roga, Thrasios Roger Semistorm, as I like to call it. The goal of the deck is to win either with Grape Shot, Impact Tremors, or just create infinite mana and draw my entire deck and win with Fastest Oracle Orgies.
Got you. And what are those 2 cards you just named? I'm just kidding. You're so good. What is Thassa's Oracle?
I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's this new janky card.
Okay.
Let's see how it performs.
It's going to be somewhat okay, I'm sure. It says win the game on it, right? That should be fun to see. It's interesting to see a Thassa line of play without black, so I'm excited to see that. Yeah, but Rograk is so damn good. I honestly feel like Rograk is still underrated. Like, I don't see enough builds with it. Just having a 0 CMC card that provides you red It's just so damn good. I'm still building partners. As a matter of fact, I haven't decided this next week's cold brew yet. It was going to be another venture commander, but there's not too much to say on those commanders anymore. I kind of want to do another partner pairing, but we'll see. Maybe we'll discern what I do by the end of this episode. But Justin, if you're there, if you can hear us, let the audience know what you're playing today, man.
Yeah, I'm back on our man. I wanted to try out some new cards. So with this latest set, I wanted to try out Dress Down. I wanted to try out what else? Step Through. I wanted to try Route of Absorption. That's a really interesting breach hoser. So I'll see how that plays. I'm on Hydroblast now. I want to try that out, and I feel bad for Fabian too, because he has to feel bad.
It's just you. It's just you, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks.
So yeah, I got some new tech. I wanted to play with that. I also, I wanted to try Urza Saga. I threw it in the list. Jewel Lotus, even if I have to wait 3 turns and not use the other abilities, doesn't seem half bad.
Yeah.
So we'll see how bad it actually is. Yeah, I'm waiting anyway, so we'll try it out.
Urza Saga is really interesting. I've enjoyed it quite a bit in Oswald's because making the construct is actually very potent, especially if you want to pod a 0 into a 1-drop. And in most instances, it's like you play the Urza Saga on turn 1 into a Soul Ring, into some sort of stacks piece, and then you can generate, that construct to break into whatever the heck you want. Generally speaking, more ramp, because ramp is always good, but it's been insanely good in that list, and of course it performs really well in Tashar because all of our outlets are 1 and under. So I'm certain you're using it, Lav, right?
Yeah, I hadn't actually had a chance to play it in this list yet. I was just doing some gold fishing earlier today, and had a lot of lines. I'm still getting used to how the lines work with it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, I mean, it just depends on what you have on the board, right, at any given moment. Like, for Oswald, my mind is just all about Oswald. The last 3 days have just been nothing but doing that deck tech. But Sensei's Divining Top...
In case a Mana Crypt or a Soul Ring, you can't complain.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's like, is this value? Yeah, it's value. It's pretty good value. So I looked at my starting hand earlier. It seems sufficiently shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing. You guys can draw as well. But why don't we go ahead and we can roll, or we can use the randomizer on spell table. I think let's roll to see how many times I randomize. I think that's the idea.
I don't have a die next to me.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I've got it. I've got us. Randomized player order. We're going to do it once. We're going to do it one more time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I will go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love it. All right, and I've been reading your comments, chat. I see the lovely commentary on when you got into the game. It's funny. I feel like a lot of us, it was a friend or like a close family member, just a bonding experience. But it's funny. If you didn't watch the Oswald Fiddlebender deck tech today, definitely check it out after this. But I did talk a little bit about how I got into Magic. It's funny. I think it was predominantly for the art. At the time, because it was just such a beautiful.
The art.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful game. Like, even if you don't enjoy the experience, it's like it's really fun to look at these cards. So, at least that's why I collect. I collected Pokemon for the same reason in my teens. All right.
I definitely got into Magic when I was like 12 years old at camp. And all of these older kids had like the coolest decks. Like I remember like Broadmother, that like blue artifact catfish like this kid had. I was like, whoa, I want to play with that. And then I don't know, I just like got into it. I got into green, and I played like all the amazing green creatures, and I had Phantom Nantuko, and I thought that was the best creature ever. So I was like, this thing never dies. It never dies, and it gets stronger every turn of the game. And I mean, throughout the years, I gave up Magic, I came back to it, and then all of a sudden, I met Patrick, and Patrick's like, hey, like, I want to play a card game. I'm like, have you ever heard of Magic? We should get back into that together.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's true. And then we jumped into Ixalan, man, which was very discouraging. It's funny. I've got fond memories of Ixalan, I'm not going to lie. Like, that limited experience was enjoyable. Like, when you got the Adanto Vanguard, you felt pretty good, right?
Of course.
Or the Charging Monstrosaur. Yeah, but otherwise, like, that set was pretty wonky. I'm glad I stuck with it, though, and we stumbled into Commander together. But I'm going to keep this hand. If you guys are good with your hands, let's go ahead and get
I'm good
into
with my
this.
hand.
Hand.
So it wouldn't be a Brew Wars if I wasn't having a drink. You guys don't need to drink with me, particularly if you're underage. But I'm pretty sure we're all of age here. I'm just having, because we do often get asked when I'm drinking. It's Lefroy. I'm drinking Lefroy, okay? They didn't have any other PD Scotch at my local liquor store. But I'm going to draw for turn. Oh, it's a good card. Oh, it's a good one. We're going to just drop a Savannah. I'll go ahead and play Mox Diamond. And if that's good, it'll enter the battlefield. And I'm going to get rid of... This is interesting. I'll get rid of this forest. And I'll just cast Sithis. Power! I'll pass it back.
Draw for turn. Damn. Okay. Cast Roger.
Good play, good play.
Mox Amber. Gaia's Cradle.
Someone kill Roger.
Tap Gaia's Crater. Bop.
What is that? Oh, bop.
Birds of Paradise.
Birds of Paradise. We're good.
Tap the Mox Amber for a red. Ragavan.
Well,
There we
you
go.
know, Ragavan is pretty damn good. Turn one.
And
Here we
a
go.
Lotus Petal. And a Lotus Petal.
How many cards left?
You should have two.
Three.
Three? Wait,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1,
Draw-
2, 3,
draw
4,
for turn
5,
and play
6.
six cards. Wait. Yeah, how do you have that many?
No, Rograk
Oh,
is in
in
the
the
command
command
zone.
zone,
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah,
Partners.
Yeah, that's right.
We're all in disbelief. I don't know how the chat is feeling, but I'm in slight disbelief. I have a blocker for Ragavan, so don't come my way, okay, bro?
Okay, bro.
Not loving my table position here.
Oh
I
God.
just put the right
Yeah.
there. I'm really glad I got to draw it first hand.
That's awesome. All right, Justin, take it
Awesome.
away. Show us the way.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. That's not too bad.
I can almost see your hand.
Yeah, careful with your hand there.
Yeah, you like that?
I do. Stop teasing.
Island into a Mystic Gamora.
That's good.
Don't feed the fish.
Come feed the fish. Come feed the fish.
All right. We on me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we on you.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna play Plains. I don't know if this Plains is old enough to drink, Pat.
I know. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Plains.
All right, Justin.
I'm ready.
Here's a Mox Diamond for you.
Yes.
Pitch another Plains. Cast Dranith.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. All right.
Pass turn.
Love it. All right. I'll untap. Sorry, Thrasios. Not really that
Oh.
sorry.
I was like, oh no, he can cast Thrasios now. Nope, didn't do it.
No. Wow, I've got options, but of the options, I think we're just going to go ahead and play a Bountiful Promenade and cast this delicious foil Aura of Silence. On the cast, I'll draw a card. Justin, you can also draw.
Yeah.
And if that's good, I shall pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Command Tower. Untap these three.
Aura of Silence, huh?
I'm sorry, Teshar.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm sorry about that.
Swinging in with Ragavan at J. 4-2.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right. Eat it. Eat it. Not going to add Nas today.
Block with your Remora.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
This
dude,
is
you can't pass
this
this,
is gonna be.
Want to see it?
Oh, yeah. Teases.
Uh,
Teases.
Well, I have to see it. They can't.
I'm dying.
Okay.
Mm,
To cast that.
No, I can't because of
Right.
silence. It's counted.
And
No,
Ragavan.
actually, I could.
3, 4,
Because I
5.
have-
So you have 6 mana available.
I have
Try
6
it.
mana available.
I know the Ragavan, though. The
Oh, you
Ragavan
can't
is stopped by
guess it through
Dranith.
that.
Yeah. I know. That's so damn good, Dranith.
I can't. I really don't like my options right now. So So let's see what happens if we do this. Okay, tap 3.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it was 7 mana, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
huh?
Okay, so 3 here. Doesn't help me. Okay, I guess you'll get to draw another card, but doesn't really matter. 3. Time Twister.
Huh. Time Twister? Time
There's a
Twister.
Remora trigger.
Yeah, there is a
There is a
Remora
Remora
trigger.
Yeah, there's no-
I've got a pet card in this hand I really want to play. Can we counter it? Okay, here, I'm gonna show it. Okay, if is this happening, guys?
I passed priority. Yeah.
All right.
I'm passing priority.
I really wanted to play Sigil of the Empty Throne, and I just got this beautiful old border foil.
Oh,
I'm so
that's so
anxious to make
sweet.
angels, but maybe another day. All right.
I had an answer for Aura of Silence.
You did.
Well,
Oh, if you had open
I-
Not
mana.
anymore.
Gotcha.
I had the mana prep, but I wasn't greedy enough to play turn 1, and look what happened.
Always play
Why do you
turn
have the
one.
mana crypt too? Oh, that's so good. You could have played it there. You still could have played it.
I still could have played it, but
Alright, I'll take the extra cards, at least.
Yeah, likewise.
I wasn't really keen on the cards that I had. So
How comfortable are you guys now casting wheels knowing that Hull Breacher is dead? Can we get a response?
More.
More. Yeah, a lot more. A lot more. I don't see Demir. I feel extremely safe now. All right. Should be adequate. Let's get 7 going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Nice. Let's see if we can all count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
This is in the bin.
All right, Justin, show us
And
the way.
I still don't like my options. I really still don't like my options.
Aura of Silence is quite effective.
It is pretty damn backbreaking.
It is, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Well, I mean, fortunate for
I'm gonna
Fabian.
play Brookshank Kobolds.
Okay,
A custom alternate foiled Brookshank Kobolds.
nice.
It's,
0
it's basically
CMC.
like Rograk. It's a zero cost Kobold.
Marcos in the chat asked, when am I going to give us Oswald Fiddlebender? Presumably on the channel. Ideally, the next Brew Wars that's pre-recorded and or Brew Wars Live. I ordered the deck. $350 later, the rest of the cards should be here. So you'll see it soon. Sorry about that, Fabian.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to pay... Jesus Christ. How much is that?
+2.
The Aura attacks or the
The fish is 4.
Remora?
No. I'm just gonna pass.
I like that. I like it.
I like that too.
Okay, this black thingy is a treasure token from Ragavan.
Oh, got you.
We're gonna pay
Are
this.
you want to borrow a treasure token?
Yeah, right. I can't see it in that corner, but I believe you.
There we go.
That's better.
Can you see it in this corner?
Oh, that was the right corner.
I think we're good. Pass.
Okay.
Of turn.
Let the Dranith live. Let the Dranith live. No one fool with the Dranith. He's precious to me.
Well,
Wait, is this your upkeep? Love?
yeah, that's
I'm,
part I
I'm,
should.
I'm just gonna do a solid for everybody. I'm gonna Red Elemental Blast the Remora.
Damn.
Another one. Alright.
Damn.
Paying 4, so you don't draw.
Oh!
Oh wait, I don't have to.
This man doesn't like remoras. He
I
doesn't
don't have to
like
check
fish.
My treasure token.
I love it when people pay for.
I know. It's amazing. But I mean, Fabian's had X amount of mana since turn 1. That's an absurd amount of mana. It could have been more with the mana crypt, by the way.
It could have been more.
Mental misstep, babe. Oh, shit.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna Fierce Guardian shit that.
Damn.
Like,
Trigger on the
triggers
stack.
tomorrow.
Trigger on the stack, Justin.
Yeah, I'll take that trigger.
Draw.
Draw. Okay.
Is that lotus petal cracked, by the way? Fabian?
It's correct. It's correct.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, we can let that die.
All right, go to draw.
Go to draw.
All right.
Running out of scotch, fam. Running out of scotch.
I don't see any black at the table, so I'm just gonna play and crack a windswept heath with 39.
Don't see any black at the table. Oh, opposition agent?
Oh, operation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grab another plains. Now what to do with all this mana? 3 mana, I'm drowning in mana.
It's a good problem.
Yeah, it really is.
Do you have the aura up there?
I do indeed. I'll crack it. Don't threaten me. I'll crack it. Peter, to your question, is the scotch on ice? It is a single cut cube, hand-cut cube, that is less liable to melt and water down my scotch because I prefer my drinks fucking chilled, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine. Well, I don't know.
I like so.
I've bartended for years, and there's a lot of snobbery around alcohol. I just drink it the way you want, to anyone watching. But Peter, if you drink your drinks neat, you're the best.
Pay 3. Cast a skull clamp.
Clamp the Dranith. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass then.
Okay.
Yeah, Pat, I like the one ice cube approach personally.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really hot here in New York right now, and I like chilled drinks, so that's what I do. That's what I do. I can't help it. All right. Let's see here. How do I want to play my turn? I think what we're going to do is start with a deserted temple. Just allows me to untap a land. And let's go ahead and cast a Fertile Ground. I'll tap here, and I'll tap the Bountiful Promenade. And I'll place that on
Targeting.
Savannah.
Okay.
Trigger on the stack, I'll draw a card.
Gain a life.
Gain a life. Yeah, I've ignored that. I don't think anyone's hit me, but we're up 2 from at least these 2.
I think that's your first trigger, I thought. Or was Aura afterwards?
Aura was my first one, technically.
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you.
42 then.
Yeah. We might as well do this. I think we're going to go ahead and tap here. We'll make white. And I will spend a white to untap this. And I'll make white again. So I've got 3 white floating. And I'll cast Shielded by Faith, targeting Sithis. Trigger on the stack, I'll draw a card.
What is Shielded by Faith?
She gets indestructible. She's indestructible, and then whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I can attach it to that creature. So it's a combo card. It's a combo card with one creature.
Enters, he makes infinite creatures.
Essentially, yeah. But I'm flat out of mana with this. I'll pass.
On your end step, I'll pay 2 life. Noxious Revival of the Time Twister.
Oh shit!
We twisted one.
Why can't you let me just draw and keep cards?
Because I don't like my cards.
I'm still at 7, in case you guys are wondering
Draw.
at home.
Return. Untap.
Because everything cantrips now, yeah.
Is everything cantrips now?
Oh, I've got all the scotch.
I'm gonna play a Training Center per turn. Okay. I'm gonna pay. Let's see.
There's
1, 2. I'm gonna crack the treasure token.
Got you.
Time Twister.
It's on the stack.
Justin, anything?
Justin's all about it. Look at him.
Yeah, in response, I'll just flash in a spectral sailing.
Okay.
Okay, pass priority.
Yeah, so far as I'm concerned, I will pass priority here as well. That's fine.
That's fine.
I guess all my cards are more or less the same as all the rest of my cards, so
Yeah.
probably fine.
It's funny. I mean, I had some good interaction in there and a creature tutor, FYI, so I was in a good spot. But this is fine. This is
Although-
fine.
Again, I had an answer for Aura of Silence. If now I don't have one, I never find one, I might be a little salty, but that's what happens.
Well, just get a creature to clamp. You'll be good.
Oh, I'm sure having Skull Clamp out is not a bad thing.
No. At least you got that out, honestly.
Yeah.
Seriously, the draw is so damn potent, and white doesn't get enough of it. And for Teshar, Skull Clamp is like the fucking bee's knees, the bird's knees, Sarah's knees. You just want to kiss him. You just want to kiss him and draw 2 cards. All right.
Alright. Gonna tap my Birds of Paradise for Carpet of Flowers.
Birds of Paradise for Carpet of Flowers, sir. I think you need to tap a few more mana pits worth of mana.
Excuse me, what?
Or of silence.
Okay. I'm just gonna tap my gay ass cradle.
Okay.
My gas cradle.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
Sorry, English is my second language. If I'm mispronouncing it.
You're good.
And then
A likely story.
Mental misstep?
Okay.
What just happened? Did you mental misstep? Carpet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Should have let him keep the
He's
fish.
got all the mana anyway.
Yeah.
I can have all the mana anyways.
Yeah, I guess when Thrasios does come down, it could be bad. That's all.
Tap Mox Amber for Faithless Looting, draw 2.
Okay.
And discard Stomping Ground and search for Ascanta.
Got it. You're never gonna find Ascantha at this time. Never gonna find it at this point.
Never gonna find you. Oh.
Passez-vous?
I really should.
That was definitely a discard.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
All right, Justin.
What was discarded there?
Stomping
I'll search
Ground
for
and
Ascanta.
search for Ascanta. Draw 2, discard 2.
Alright. I'll play War Room.
Yeah, you will.
Nice.
Pass. And then we're gonna pass.
Okay.
Not a whole lot to do with Aura of Silence.
No. You just gotta give me a reason to break it. That's all. How?
Let's do the Urza Saga.
Oh shit! See
That.
that value Urza. It's gonna be good now. It's gonna be good.
I mean, complaining about value, but remember, when it was first spoiled, we thought, oh, and that can fetch Portable Hull. Awesome. No, it
Yeah.
didn't. Oh well.
Shame.
Hold on, let me review. Yeah, that is true. I'm going to pay 4. Cast Aethersworn Canonist.
Love it. All about it.
Because that is taxed.
Okay. Oh shit! You're absolutely
you don't
right.
Have fun, and you don't have fun. You don't have fun.
Is that-
Alright, if that's good, then pass turn.
Love it. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna
I
draw.
may be making some constructs here, beaten down.
Cool. All right.
We'll see.
Is this a good hand? It's okay. Let's see here. I think the first thing I want to do. I got 1, 2. Oh shit! Oh my god! Wait. I don't know who that was, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available. Just 5? Doesn't feel like enough. Huh. This is going to be an odd turn. I think what I'm going to do is... I might just, because I've got a pretty swank hand. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty good. I think we'll start with Horizon Canopy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 mana available. Technically 7. Technically 7. I think we'll use the Bountiful Promenade here to cast a Miri's Guile. Trigger on the stack. Gain a life, draw a card. Okay. This isn't too useful. I think with that, though, I'll go ahead and pass.
Tap. Draw. I'm gonna play a Cephalid Colosseum. These stacks, man, these stacks. I will pay 1, 2. Taking 1 damage from Cephalid. 1, 2.
Luis, I see you in the
3.
chat. Thank you for the super chat. Better late than never. I appreciate it, brother.
I'm gonna transmute Muddle the Mixture.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now hold up. Hold up. You want to transmute Muddle the Mixture? How about an Even Mind Sensor instead? Search the top.
Oh.
Search the top, sir.
Oh, get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
It's getting stacksy in here.
Oh, and guess what? The Shielded by Faith is definitely moving on the Aven mindset. You break Sithis now. It's fine. It's fine. You can break Sithis.
Any response to the Shielded by Faith trigger?
Yeah. That is a good question. It will move.
In response, I guess I have to do this. 1.
Unless it's an artifact, it's not gonna work. Oh no, shit! You've got this. You got the thing. You can do the thing. You're good.
I have the thing with the thing.
You muddled it.
I
Never
have the thing
mind.
with the thing. Anyway, I'm gonna Chaos Warp your Mind Sensor. And Shielded by Fate goes to the bin, I guess.
Yeah. It's a May ability, so while the trigger's on the stack, I may not. So it's gonna stay on Sithis. However, the Chaos Warp is going to let me get something off the top of my deck. Is that right?
Why?
Does that not how it reads?
No. The owner of...
Oh, right. So the Shielded by Faith, it's only when the ability resolves that you say where it's going, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's I guess...
Okay, so just we put the ability on the stack, respond, yeah. So Mind Sensor goes into your deck, you shuffle it and flip.
Yeah, cool. It's funny, I don't really get hit with Chaos Warp, so this is a unique situation. Did anyone care about that before I do this? Okay.
I think you're good. Yeah.
All right. And if Chaos Warp, if it hits
it's all over the sub cEDH level commanders. Yeah.
If it hits a permanent, I get the permanent. Is that how it reads, or what?
Yeah.
But otherwise, it
It's
just
a permanent card.
Yeah, and that's not a May. It's if you flip, but like if you blind flip a World Gorger, you have to put World Gorger in play, for example.
But if it's a non-permanent, do you just leave it on top?
It just stays on top.
It stays on top.
What do you want to flip?
Oh my God, Siona, Siona. Utopia Sprawl. Utopia Sprawl is... Oh no, it's got... damn
One
it.
legal target.
All right. The color it's going to choose is this deck cares about white. Oh, I'll say white.
Yeah.
And I'll just remember that. You guys can remember that with me. Whatever.
And now I can't do there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted you
That's
to.
what started all this nonsense.
Yeah.
2.
There we go. Dockside.
Dockside, you say? You don't have enough mana? What is going
Yeah,
on?
but I can't play anything else because of Aether's Foreign Canonus.
Fact. Time twister. Time twister. Time
More of
twister.
that. More of that.
Yeah. All right. I think it's
and I have to say pass.
love it.
Yes. And off the top. Feels good.
Never didn't have it.
Never didn't have it. That doesn't change our plans though. We're just gonna pass.
Sorry.
Alright. Alright, upkeep. Draw for turn. Trigger Saga. Saga goes to 2.
Hama Himana is wondering about the Chaos Warp play. I jumped the gun there. Shielded by Faith is a May ability. It didn't resolve technically then. He did have a response to utilize anything, and he did with Chaos Warp. And as such was the case, the trigger resolved, and I said, may not leave Sithis, and such is life. Sorry about that.
Well, technically, I responded to your May trigger because you said you're gonna.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it was definitely.
Everybody gets a Black Seas counter.
It was definitely going. Definitely going on the Even Mind sensor. Oh, but it's your go, Lab, whenever you're good.
Go to search. There's still no mind sensor, right?
No.
No mind sensor. Fabian's trying to hook you up, man.
Alright. There's another planes. I need to shuffle still.
Get that shuffle in.
I need to shuffle still. I will do that. Cast Benevolent Bodyguard. I'm going to start shuffling.
Oh, okay.
Any responses to Bodyguard?
I have
that's
no
probably
idea
good.
what Benevolent Bodyguard does.
Protect drowning.
Fudge sake.
Benevolent Bodyguard. So one cost 1. Sack it. Target creature I control gets for pro color my choice till end of the turn. So 1/1. It dies to Skull Clamp. Okay. I have shuffled. Tap Mox Diamond. Clamp the Bodyguard.
Yeah, that's good.
I hear no responses. Bodyguard dies. Skull Clamp trigger. Draw 2.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think we have a little bit of a frozen cam here, but I believe you.
It's different, but I believe in you.
True.
So much statics.
It's nice.
Play.
Hope of,
Gearpor.
how are you paying for it?
Fudge sake.
I've played one non-artifact spell, by the way.
Yeah, it's Hope of Girapur is.
That enters.
How much is Hope of Girapur though?
3.
It's 3.
He's 1 and
Cost
he has
one.
to play 3.
Okay, hold on, you're right. It is an artifact, so I gotta pay 3. Okay?
Yeah.
We're good. Let's
Seem
take
good.
a look at the board. I see, yeah. I'll say move to end step.
You're moving to end step.
And then, yeah. And if there's nothing, then, Pat, you can go ahead.
Sure. I'll take my turn. So untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, there's a Miri's Guile trigger. I'm trying to figure if I want to let that go off now. Yeah, we'll resolve Miri's Guile. Anyone want to do anything in response to this trigger? Okay. Oh, cool.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is essentially what I wanted to do anyways. Okay, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3. We'll stack it like so. And I will go to draw for turn. Let's go ahead and play a forest. And I'll start with a Sterling Grove. The Sterling Grove is going to cost 1 green, or 1 white, I should say. 1 green over here. Keep my duels away from my stack of Aura Savannah. Okay. Trigger on the stack with this. Does anyone want to respond to the trigger? If not, I'm going to gain a life, draw a card. And that's actually all she wrote. That's all I can do with Aethersworn Canonist in play. So I'll pass.
Hey, drop return. Oh look, it's not the card I wanted.
Yeah, top deck mode is vicious.
Scalding Tarn, Crackhead. 1, 2, 3. Gonna get that. Gonna get the breeding pool.
The breeding pool. The breeding pool. Love it.
Get that breeding pool.
I heard Black Eyed Peas. I heard them.
Yeah. These are all untapped.
They look it.
Oh, fudge cakes.
How many fudge
Fudge
cakes? Do you have enough fudge
the
cakes for
fudge
the whole?
cakes.
Do you have enough for the whole class?
No, it's not for me. I have for Aethersworn Canonist. I don't think I have for Dreadeth Magistrate as well.
Fudge cakes in your world is removal. Check. Got it.
Yeah. Fudge cakes. I'm gonna chain a vapor the Aethersworn Canonist for
Damn.
easy.
Chain of vapes, he says.
Justin, you got anything to say about that?
Against the Aethersworn. No, that's okay with me.
Really? You gonna let this man
you want
play?
to copy the chain of vapor? I don't know. Maybe get rid of an aura of
I'll
silence.
hit my cellar. I'll hit my cellar.
Well, so that goes. I have
Shroud.
option to.
Shroud. It has Shroud, if you're wondering.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But Sithis doesn't. But
Oh, Sithis does. She does. She's an enchantment.
Sithis is indestructible.
And-
Sithis doesn't enchant everything as.
Indestructible Shroud. Enchantment.
Yeah.
Enchantment.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Break a land. Break a land.
break a land.
Bounce
break a land.
bounce Justin Spectral Sailor. Dude,
It's an option.
it is a choice.
This is gonna be the most ineffective Dockside Extortionist ever.
What do you say? You make so
Okay,
much mana.
I have so much mana, but I can't use it because of Dra Knife.
Yeah, that's true.
How much do we have? How many do we have? So we have 1, 2.
Anybody doing anything in response?
To the dockside, I mean,
5, 6, 7.
I'm indifferent. I can break one of the
10.
treasures, so you know.
Is it? I think I numbered 10 permanents.
4.
10 enchantments.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my board alone.
11. Okay. So
Yeah, Urza Saga counts.
Urza Saga does count.
Yeah, it's an enchantment land.
So
Forgot about that. All right, take it
I
away,
have
Fabian.
11 I have 11 treasure tokens right here, which do absolutely nothing. I'm gonna use 2 of them. Gonna go down to 9. I should have had a die handy. I'm gonna Tassa's Oracle, pathetic Tassa's Oracle. Chain of Vapor.
I mean, we'll see.
Hold on.
Yeah,
you wanna,
we'll see. We'll see.
You want to scry?
Yeah, I have to.
I mean, I know we're not getting a consult in response at least.
Yeah.
Okay, this is acceptable. Okay, so first, I looked at the top 2. One goes at the bottom. One stays on top.
Sure.
And I see, homies. I say, what happens if something happens to your Spectral Sailor?
No, Spectral Sailor's
You want
fine.
something to happen?
He'll draw.
It draws cards and stuff. It's cute.
No, never mind. Yeah.
4 mana, draw a card, I think, right?
Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
End of the turn, I would like to pay a life and draw a card with War Room.
End of the turn, pay a life, draw a card with War Room. Huh.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, in response to that, I'm going to cast a Congregation at Dawn.
The hell's that?
Oh, we're dead. We're gonna be so dead.
Green, green, white. Search your library for up to 3 creatures, reveal them, shuffle your library, and put those cards on top in any order.
We're so dead.
Different creature.
I just want to do this when you're tapped out.
I know,
You can congregate.
No, because he doesn't play blue. I have nothing.
No, and Justin's mono blue. I just want to do this when he was tapped out so that I can get this off. I'm basically just going to stack up my combo cards here. So we already have Shroud.
Gasp.
We already have Shroud, so...
okay, and so we will know what you get and what order you put them?
Yeah, it's going to be Destiny Spinner. Yeah, you know, Siona's cute in this moment, but I don't know. I'd rather win the game if I can, so... Heliod.
The audacity.
Do I have a Walking Ballista in this list? Oh, God.
You ought to.
Yeah, I mean, I counted this deck out before we started, so...
Might not be a problem.
There you go. God, that would have been awful. Yeah, that's probably enough. I don't really have that much. I did not do the math. Audience at home, I did not do the math to see if this actually works. So I could be Uncle Scrooged right now. Who knows? Because that's 2, 5, and then this needs to be 2, 4. So technically I need 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of mana. I'm not going to do the math. Let's just ship it. Let's just ship it and see what happens. That's always fun, right? But it's going to be in this particular order, as slated. All right, here you go.
I can draw.
You can draw. You can draw.
Yes, War Room. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's draw a card now for my turn.
All right, Justin, we dead.
We're still not dead. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play an island. I'm gonna use an island and another island. No, War Room. I use War Room and an island, and I will play a Phantasmal Image.
Oh, that's not good. You're gonna copy Dockside. Am I wrong?
I possibly will. Yeah.
We'll find out. I'll pass priority.
Hold on. Wait. Wait.
I'm slightly okay with that, just because
yeah.
It's probably not gonna be able to win next turn.
You don't want win.
However,
You don't want me to win. But
well, you know,
I run the 99. Isn't this important? No, that's why.
I'm sorry, Pat. Did you tell us what order you put those 3 up there?
Destiny Spinner's on top. Yeah.
Okay. And then Heliod and then Ballista.
So I can draw into them. Yeah, with Sithis.
Right, because Ballista's the only one that doesn't trigger.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then potentially 10 with mana in my hand. 2, 5. I have enough mana to win on my turn, but you do have an Aethersworn Canonist in hand, so it's like. But no, I got nothing for the Dockside, or nothing for the Phantasmal Image. Copy Sithis, please. Oh, you can't even. I'm sorry, you can't do that.
You can't.
Yeah, copy Thassa.
I could copy Draneth, Opagirapur, or Thassa's Oracle.
He's holding the Ghostly Flicker. Justin, just do it. Do it.
Well, there's a Draneth on the board too, so I can't go off unless I remove that. So.
Flicker only lets you target creatures or things you control.
Sure, but I still need Narman.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's some balls. You
Does
need
the image resolve?
it resolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I have 9 treasures here, and they have 11. That's putting you at 20 treasures.
Good lord.
Yeah. Good lord, 20 treasures. I'm not sacrificing my treasures. Fuck them.
That's a lot of treasures. Okay. Feels pretty
All
good.
the mana.
Yeah,
You have the mana.
In response to your ETB, I will sack Cephalic Coliseum. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. 1,
Sure.
2, 3. And I will discard.
Phantasmal Image isn't an enter ability, right? It's not a trigger. It enters as.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
But, yeah. But
It enters as Dockside and the Dockside copy triggers.
Yeah. So in response to the trigger. Sure.
Sylvan Library Ponder and Eternal Witness go to the bin.
Okay. Got a bunch of treasures. Let's go ahead and spend some. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would like to play a 5-mana Ristic Study.
5 mana Ristic Study.
Pretty good.
That does
The Red
seem.
Elemental Blast.
Ooh.
Going down to
Ooh.
8 treasures.
Justin, hey.
Hey.
You want me to? You're good. You got that. You know what? I'll let you fight your own fight. Never mind.
I'll hold like a lot of mana anyway, so it's fine. That can go.
Damn, Fabian,
I really needed my Thrasios.
brother, you hit that. You hit the Mystic and the Ristic. Just for folks jumping in late, Fabian hit both blue draw enchantments. Like there's so much ire towards blue draw.
Mm-hmm.
Preordain.
No hands. I'm hellbent.
You're hellbent? Oh, this is such a beautiful
I'm
thing.
hellbent.
What does Preordain read as, Justin, before you resolve it?
Try to draw a card.
Draw 2 and then discard?
Scry 2, draw.
Huh. And what do you have in your graveyard at this moment?
I have a Mystic Study and a Mountain Misstep.
All right, you're good.
Two. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll draw this card, put this back on top.
My only consolation is that there is still a whatchamacallit, Eversworn Canonist in somebody's hand. That's my only consolation.
Well, honestly, Lav might be hoping I get rid of this aura just so that he can hope of Girapur Justin and pop off, right? At some point.
I'm finished.
You move to my turn?
Yes.
You may move to your turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
17 treasures.
Go to draw.
So don't even try.
Draw. Urza Saga triggers.
Yeah.
And
Well, it triggers on your main
I
phase.
do not. I
1, right? Is it
do
main?
nothing in response to the trigger. Go to resolve the trigger.
Sure. LED, dump the hand.
All right, guys. Gonna search.
Okay.
Codex Shredder.
Codex Shredder? Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
It just enters as the ability resolves.
You're just making my combo that much cheaper, sir.
Well, the saying, you lose some, you lose some.
We have
That's all
lost
right.
yet.
All right.
Play a Plains land for turn.
All right. Alexandra Rosales says, would Oscar be better than Teshar? The answer is no. Teshar doesn't require an activation, right? But Oscar can be fine. I think Boros is in kind of a rough spot to begin with. It really is reliant on a strong commander, but I haven't seen a very competent
I can do
Oscar
that.
yet. to answer the question, as a Teshar enthusiast, I will say that Teshar has probably got a little bit of an edge.
When you say Oscar, you mean Oscar?
Yeah, the S. I don't know how it's spelled. I'm just spelling it as I see it. I don't know phonetically how it's pronounced.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oscar's a good name.
Oscar.
I think I have to play the Aethersworn Canonist.
Canada based on my stack. Anybody?
You want to play the Canonist, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I am sitting at 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with the Aethersworn Canonist.
We have a Canonist?
We got it. We got it.
Is that okay?
That's okay.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna play something. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Plus 5 treasures for a dig through time.
Dig through time. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And look at the top 7, put 2 into my hand.
I'm secretly hoping for a Cyclonic Rift.
I'll take that.
He has the mana. He has the mana for sure.
He has the mana.
Canonist still on the stack.
Canonist can now resolve if everyone's cool.
Canonist enters.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. Yeah, that's
Very
good.
cool with it.
Ice cold. 3,000.
My go?
At that point, Pat, move to your draw step.
Move to my draw step. So yeah, if you're good with that, yeah, I'll go ahead and untap.
Shred him. Shred him.
And then in your draw step, go ahead and draw.
Sure. So I'll draw. So you want to do this before I move to my upkeep,
Alright, well, before you move to
my
main phase
one. Sure.
I want to shred you.
Yeah, that's good. This?
Yeah, so Heliod to the bin.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let us start with a Seal of Primordium. And I'll
What's
tap
that?
here, and I'll tap here. Seal of
You're gonna have to
Primordium.
explain all of their cards.
So Seal of Primordium is going to net me a life, and I will go ahead and draw a card. But it is an enchantment that sacrifices destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Okay.
Oh, Ethersworn.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
delightful.
we're going to promptly break this to hit the Aethersworn.
Oh.
It's an activated ability. I don't know if you have a
Yep.
counter or anything for that, but
And anybody care to respond?
No.
Magic, Jazz hands.
and for the audience at home,
Okay.
Miri's Guile is a May. I already knew it was on top. I could have seen what was one under after the Codex Shredder, but
Yeah.
okay. On that note, let's go ahead.
Canonist in the yard.
Canonist in the yard. That's where we want her. Let's go ahead and play. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. I'll cast a Noxious Revival targeting my Heliod.
All right, here we go.
And I'll pay 2 life to do so. I haven't worked out the math, so this could be wonky. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7 mana available. And this combo is going to require a lot more than what I have. So, sadly,
Oh, boo-hoo.
what I'm going to
That's
do, because I drew it a fucking again, is Sigil of the Empty Throne. We're going to
What's
go
this?
1, 2, 3, 2, 5, double white on the exhale. Sigil of the Empty Throne is going to be cast, triggering
Got it, okay.
Sithis. I'm going to gain some life and draw that Heliod. Oh, you want to be punished by angels? I'll show you fucking angels. So basically, whenever I cast an enchantment, I get to make an angel, but it's on the stack. It is on the stack. I mean, Heliod, you could respond to... Okay.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Love it. Absolutely love it. This is what I live for. All right.
Pass?
No, we're not passing yet. We're going to go ahead and cast a Destiny Spinner. Trigger on the stack. Which one do I resolve? I don't have angel tokens in front of me. This is a 4/4. I have angel tokens back there. I literally just put this in paper, and I forgot to put my angels. But this is a 4/4 angel right here. Now I'll go ahead and gain a life, draw a card. Oh, and it's a good one. It's a good one. But I need to tap...
Oh, no.
I need to tap these two to do that. And sadly, I don't have any more mana, and I don't have any more plays, so I will go ahead and pass.
Oh. That's the card. Actually, no. That's not the card. Let's hope for something. Okay, I'm gonna Faithless Looting from the bin. Sacrificing 3 treasure tokens. I'm at 8, going down to 5. This gets exiled. Draw 2. Discarding Force of Will and Prismatic Vista. Using 3 treasure tokens. Going down to 2. Narset.
Is this the one that only lets me draw?
I'm digging.
Interesting.
Let me see if I have some dice here.
I can only draw 1 card a turn. Is that what she reads?
Yeah, basically.
Opponents can only draw 1 card each turn, yeah.
What is Narset's loyalty set at right now? 5?
Sorry, come again?
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna -2 Narset. I don't have any dice. I just realized I left them at my friends at whom we usually play. Gonna look at the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is useless. Well, this is absolutely useless. Gonna take Ren on 6.
Yeah. It's a good card.
It is a good card, but it's not what I needed. Gonna use my last 2 treasures to play Ren and 6.
Love the hope.
Yeah, hit the hope. Hit the hope. Hit the hope.
I'm not sure I want to do that.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, one reason I didn't clamp it and dig. I get another turn, I want to have it up still.
Well, this sucks. This absolutely...
You have the widest
Urgent
board.
sucks.
I can say
I
that.
have the widest board, but it does nothing. Without Thrasios, I'm kind of dead in the water. Also, I had a misplay when I first got rid of Everstorm Canonist. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna return a Scalding Tarn. Gonna crack it. Gonna fetch something, and I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. That was pretty... Who called this one? This is pretty lucky.
Is this the Psych Rift?
How'd you know?
I mean, it's the only thing that's really useful here.
It's like Sonic Rift.
Yeah, this one only hurts me, but I think I'm able to set up
We're
anyways.
overloading it now?
Yeah.
We're overloading it now.
Okay, so my priority. anything I care about.
Oh man, I just wanted to end this game, Justin.
I could put hope in the yard for some reason, but I think I'd rather have it in hand. I'll pass priority.
Yeah, I mean this is what it is. I'm kind of indifferent to what's on the board right now. I could destroy something. This I don't know. This just makes this a little bit more tedious. It's like a impromptu upheaval. I'll deal with it though.
All right, that's happening.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and Ghostly Flicker, Narmaya. Ghostly Flicker will target the War Room, and it will target an island.
Pass priority.
Yeah, I'm tapped out. Fabian, were you hellbent at that point, or you got something?
I was hellbent. This is
Okay.
everything I have in my.
So you got nothing you can respond with.
No.
Yeah, we're good. I think that's it.
All right, I think that's Infinite Mana with a draw
Spectral
out the
Sailor.
board.
Yeah. The Narset would have been useful. Yeah.
What's interesting, I could have stopped Patrick. I had Dress Down, which could have stopped his creature-based combo. I drew into the Ghostly Flicker. I had the Cyclonic Rift. I got lucky there.
How did the dress down function?
Well, it would basically be a humility, a flash humility against your Walking Ballista.
Is it an enchantment or artifact?
It's an enchantment, and I had enough mana. So you could have blown it up. Yeah, you could have blown it up, actually.
Yeah. No, my hand was pretty solid outside of that. But yeah, it happened. Top deck magic.
All right, we're there. We got there.
We got
there.
All right.
All right, so that is it for game one. I'm going to go ahead and check in with our Patreon crew and see who else is available to play. If there are spots available, because I know we've been chilling for a minute. Let's see if anyone else is good to go. And I've actually got a short list of players. And let me just randomize this really quick.
If there's a lot of players, I don't mind sitting down and just commenting. So, it's up to you.
What, in the chat? You're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of players.
Well, this may be a tad longer than anticipated. Feel free to. Well, okay. So we have BREW and Aku112 as our next randomized options. And Justin, you can hang out if you want, or one of you can hang out if you want. I think Flourish of Steel is actually the only. You know what? Well, Justin, are you good to game, or do you want someone else to sub in?
Yeah, I mean, Florence wants to play.
Let me see if they're all available.
Yeah, if they're available, they can hop in. Otherwise, I don't mind playing again. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just see who responds, and I'll send another link out. So guys, those of you watching at home right now, this is sort of a Patreon exclusive benefit. So if you're on the Patreon, join the Discord, because this is where I'm managing all of this. But essentially, we set up games here to play live streams. And is it laggy? Well, you know what? If you want to help, you can bump me up to Verizon instead of Spectrum. And let me see here. Has Naru gone through any changes worth an update video? Probably enough. So we have both BREW and Connor available. If Aku doesn't get back to me, then I think, Justin, you should definitely sit in another game if you want. Although you got your one win in.
I have to say, Dress Down felt really good there, because I had it when you had the Dockside, I had it when you had the Fastest Oracle, I had it when you had the Walking Ballista. I always felt like I had it out.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a really good inclusion in a lot of lists, and I wasn't too high on it because it's not like you can combo through it with Narnia.
Yeah.
But it feels really good. I mean, I could combo through it technically, right? Because you could just like Chain of Vapor it and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of utility.
Nice. Yeah, and how much does it cost to cast? Is it a 3 CMC spell or a 2 CMC?
It's a 1 and a blue, and it cantrips. So it will draw you the card, and it will flash humility, everything.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to toss a link to our other players to let them jump in with us. And... guys, just so you know, audio is going to be through Spell Table. Again, this is just a test for future Brew Wars lives. If you guys are enjoying this, well, I'm happy to hear that. I might switch lists. I don't know. I've got Sithis here. I'm enjoying her. But I also have Belby to my right. So, actually, you know what? Why don't we make it a poll? Let me know if you want me to continue playing Sithis or Belby.
Ooh, awesome altar. I will be right back.
Oh, go for it. All right, so there's a community poll up if you're still following, gang. Which list do you want to see me play next? I am definitely interested in either deck, but this is all about you, so let me know what you want to see played. I'm going to continue shuffling this. That was a good game. The top deck Cyclonic Rift kind of annoyed me. It would have made Justin's life a little bit more tedious, but I'm pretty sure that he would have won throughout that combo regardless. I did have to get rid of the Aethersworn Cannons to get the ball rolling on my own game plan, but yeah, rough times. But I'm joined by NoBrew in Flourish of Steel. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you well, yeah.
Shit.
Oh shit, I am seeing a lot of votes for Belby here. Okay. Let's see, it's 86% Belby. Wow, there's no love for Sithis? Come on.
Okay, I'm here.
If you're still watching and you're able to vote, click the button on the screen as to which deck you want to see me play next. Sithis is a good time, man. I felt like I had that game in my grip for a majority of it, but I gotta tell you, I wish I pulled into some of my Rule of Law effects. Like, if I had my own Deafening Silence, it would have been a different story. And to be perfectly honest, I should have used the Sterling Grove to go into Deafening Silence. Like, I feel like I should have done that. Because Psygrift was the one thing that would have been really damning on me. But have you guys been watching the games up until now, or were you just doing your own thing?
Oh yeah, like absolutely. I was watching it and I saw the Cyclonic Rift and I was like, yeah, this is over.
Oh my
This is
god.
done. Like,
Off the
this is
top.
not happening after this.
Dude, off the top
whole
row.
time I was just waiting for Justin to go off when everybody used all their shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this
I like
3 more minutes on the poll, just to let the audience decide what they want to see next. If there is lag, I'm sorry. This is all coming to you from a MacBook Pro, 2020 MacBook Pro, via Spectrum Internet. So if you want to see better games, well, you got to join the Patreon or help me get Verizon Internet. I need that Fios. But guys, I'm going to check in with them, but Trent, I know you as Trent, and Flourish, Connor. Guys, any thoughts on the monthly topic? I'd love to share your thoughts before we begin this game. And that, of course, is what got you into MTG, and is it still the reason you play? And we can go in just turn order. You don't?
What's up?
Oh, no, we can just go in turn order, by the way. So, Trent, whenever you're good. Sorry about that.
I honestly remember what first got me to play, probably my friends, but this was back in 10th grade when Kamigawa and Mirrodin was a thing. And I mainly just played what was called Type 2 at that point, which is basically standard. But it was more interesting than Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I think I was playing previously. Wait, after Time Spiral came back, because my friends only played when Dominaria came out, and they got me into Commander.
Damn, that's rough. Justin, you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I used to play up to a national level of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when gadgets were a major thing. I used to play a lot of stacks and anti-meta. If that's like the equivalent to Magic. But I just got a text. My brother's actually watching. He absolutely hates the Gathering. He likes to troll. But with all of these heartwarming stories about how everyone got into Magic, I would love to get my brother Jeremy into Magic.
Oh, no shit.
do it.
Chat convinced Jeremy to join Magic the Gathering crew. I'd have him on for Brew Wars. He's local. I'd love to have brothers against brothers. If I could get my brother Tom out here to play.
Brothers War.
Oh my god. Tom would not.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how down he would be to jam commanders. I mean, he's got like 4 kids right now. He barely has the the time to spare, but that would be amazing. All right, I'm going to close out this poll in just a minute, but Flourish, Connor, what got you into Magic, man? And is it still the reason you play?
Yeah, I mean, I remember writing this on the Patreon, and I was like, I'm going to have to tell someone about this story at some point, I guarantee it. I got into Magic to try and impress a boy, and we aren't together anymore, but I sticked with the game all the same.
That's awesome.
It was a much better time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's so funny. I mean, at least you got something out of it, right? I'm with you.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know where the polls are leaning, but I'm going to get rid of one of these decks in just a second. But no, it's funny. I've been through so many games. Like when I grew up, I played, I don't know, I just liked being a part of a community, I guess. So I played a lot of tabletop games growing up, and it was just fun joining, going to a comic book store. And even if I didn't really purchase any comics or read any comics, I learned a lot about the current Spider-Man lines, like story arcs and Daredevil. And there's a couple of comic book heroes I was interested in when I went to play a game called Hero Clicks at my local comic book store back in Virginia. And that's actually where I took a bit of interest in TCGs as well, MTG in particular. But I played a lot of Hero Clicks, and I competed in that game as well and won a lot of tournaments. It was fun. It's funny, I still have my Hero Clicks behind me.
I was going to ask if you still had those. I played Mage Knights, and I still got mine, which I think was the same company.
It was WizKids. I think it was purchased by someone else, though. But essentially, I own a shit. I mean, I won the Peter Parker, Frank Castle. I mean, I played right when Infinity Challenge came out. So the very first set of Hero Clicks, and I stuck with it for the next, I want to say 5 expansions. But I so love Hero Clicks. I kind of wish I still played it sometimes. It was a very enjoyable game. It's very thoughtful. But I absolutely loved going for just obscure strategies and being able to dominate boards with, things that people weren't expecting. Because usually when people played in, a draft setting, they would go for their bomb. Like they would have Superman, and Superman would take up 200 points of a 300-point army. And then they would just have a bunch of supplemental creatures, where I always built the widest army I could that was the most competent. It's like, well, as soon as I destroy your Superman, you're just fucked. You're just screwed. I had such a fun time with that game. But yeah, it's funny. That was like my side hustle as a kid growing up. I wound up doing a lot of Hero Clicks and sold the figurines to buy more Hero Clicks. It was such a fun time, though.
I had a lot of friends that played that game, and I remember I was watching them play one time, and a good friend of mine, she just played nothing but multiple Spider-Mans. And I was just like, wow, I have no idea what's happening, but this looks really cool.
It is really fun. I'm not going to lie. I really miss playing it. I think that because they were separated by universe or, I guess, comic books, right? So later on, Dark Horse Comics was added, so you'd had Hellboy and a couple other, there's a couple of comics that exist in the Dark Horse catalog. But I played almost extensively DC and Marvel. And those universes were separate from each other. So you couldn't use Superman against Venom, right? But you could use DC characters versus DC characters and such. But what's funny is that I actually really enjoyed the arch enemies more. There was this rule where if you defeated your arch enemy in battle, you'd get double the points. And a lot of people were, I remember when it's like Hero Clicks Ultimate X, or it was something along those lines. It was an X-Men set, but everyone was high on Wolverine, and I absolutely loved Sabretooth. So I used that when I was going to tournaments against my opponents, I'll use Sabretooth to kill your Wolverine, and I suspected every player was playing with a Wolverine. I would just double down on points, and that was a good way to just get ahead, even if I lost points in that match. But I think with our polls, we all agreed on Belby by nearly 80%. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to Belby here. I'll shuffle up and, of course, randomize our turn order. But guys, anyone else play any other games other than Magic? I mean, this is an MTG channel, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts on any other games.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh for the longest time, and then I went to university and quit. I'm too poor to play this game. I gotta stop.
Was it expensive, getting the meta deck? Was it expensive? Because as I understand, Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of a different beast. It seems like every month a new archetypical deck comes out that sort of rules the the competitive scene, and you kind of need to
My
switch if you want to
understanding
keep
is
up.
they make a lot of pans, and that's what makes a lot of things have to change.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it used to be.
I don't play that much anymore. I have a friend Joe, and he plays a lot of it, and he's really goddamn good at it. And from what I gather, it's just constant power creep in a rotating standard format. Because they eventually, it isn't rotating, but eventually something will just be really outdated, or they'll just ban it out for X amount of time, and then eventually when they do unban it, it's just not good enough anymore. Or they unban it and it's still broken and they put it back.
So very quickly, Alex Fior says, "Hi, Connor." And
Hi, Alex.
Alessandro Rosales says, "Would you all make another channel with different content?" Personally speaking, I would love to host a gaming channel, like digital gaming, but I don't really see that in the cards. It's kind of difficult to balance what I'm doing on the 99 and another channel, but that would be really fun. I mean, I don't
We want to stream Pokemon. We want to stream Pokemon from a beginner's perspective.
genuinely
Like the TCG or the video game?
the TCG. You know,
The video game. Everybody's really
Not
good.
anymore. I'm garbage now, dude.
I'm going to roll to randomize our play order here, and this is the amount of times I'm going to randomize it. So 3. I love Pokemon. I've always loved Pokemon, particularly the video games. But I would be interested in playing the TCG as well. And I was thinking it'd be fun to give the perspective of a green player, just a novice player, in a competitive setting. So it looks like, Connor, you're going first, Justin, you're going second, and
shit.
so on and so forth.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, Pokemon would be fun.
Perfect
So,
to be less.
all right. So let's see if I get that perfect Belby hand.
I'm not gonna lie, my hand's pretty cracked. It's pretty good. I crumbled to
My hand, not so much. Although it does have things I want, it's not a very great hand, so I will ship it. But I'm going to need to step out for just a second, and I'll be right back. But I think I'll be back before it comes around to me. I'm not going to have any interactions.
I'm gonna mull as well.
Yeah, this is my first mull. Once I get my starting hand, I'm just take a second. It's pizza night here at Casa de Marlette, and I think my girlfriend just got back home from the gym, so I want to talk to her about getting ingredients for the pie tonight.
just swayed into what pizza. Just absolutely.
I think we agreed on margarita. We're trying to be more mindful of what we're
Solid.
consuming, but yeah, but I want to make that sauce bomb. If I'm gonna eat a margarita pizza right now, I want that sauce to be fucking delicious.
Better be good. It's
Yeah,
gotta be good.
it better be really good. You know what's funny? This glare on the cards, it's so unstoppable with the lights I have in my setup. This absolutely kills me, and I apologize to anyone at home that hates this. For some reason, the lights I bought, very expensive, but the softeners I have just seem to cause so much glare, and I would love to change this. I just don't have I don't have the money right now.
You
But
know what, Pat? Jim Spikefield just did a video on reducing glare. I don't know if you've seen it.
no, I haven't. Could you link that actually in the Discord?
Yeah, I'll link it in a sec.
Yeah. You don't need to do it now or whenever you're good.
Actually,
By the way, is that Grim Return on your playmat there? Is that Seb McKinnon?
yeah, it's a Sam McKinnon map from the Kickstarter. I got this one and the other one he did
good.
afterwards.
That is
with
my...
his,
oh my god.
Deals Now, I think.
That is my favorite fucking art by Seb. I know he's got a lot of iconic pieces in Magic. For being just a member of the art team for, honestly, a relatively short amount of time, he's got some real iconic pieces in Magic sets, but that art is one of my absolute favorites. I wish the card was just a little bit more playable, but it's so good. It's so good looking.
There's so many cards I wish were just way better than they are, because the art just makes it unreal. I'm incredibly upset I missed every time he does a Kickstarter. I'm I'm too poor. Why?
Yeah, no,
I don't want to go to 6, so let's do this.
I will go to 6, sadly. I will go to 6 here. Oh my god, I'm never gonna find a hand. Does everyone else have their hand, essentially, other than me?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is all the stuff I normally cut out during Brew Wars. Oh my god, I'm all out of ice and just a bottle of scotch, so enjoy that.
It's okay, your plays will get progressively worse the longer this game goes on, and I'm okay with that.
You hope, right? You hope. Oh
Yeah,
my
the more you
god.
take from the bottle, like, the worse it's gonna go, and it's gonna be great for everyone else.
Man, I'm really just gonna cross my fingers on the rest of this game and keep this hand. This is not great, but it is progressive and will do enough. I'm gonna take a quick respite. Justin, entertain everyone. Everyone at home, entertain them while I'm out for just 1 second.
I backed the Rebecca Wyatt Kickstarter.
Oh, was that for like Matt's as well? I heard it. I didn't take a look at it myself.
Yeah, she actually did a collaboration with Seb, so I got that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I saw some of the art pieces. I don't remember which one these were exactly, but they did look really, really good. Because am I right or am I wrong? Or did he also bring some of the like non-magic art mats he did as like a extra reward on the Kickstarter if they reached a certain goal?
Yeah,
He usually has a bunch of stretch goals, and it hits it pretty easily as well.
Yeah, 100%. Like he'll hit it like I guarantee, like every time. Because they're just like so good. So
He's
good.
great.
One of my favorite arts is the version he did of Kumbag Witches. I love the Lozano map like so much.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. He did that, Matt, I think, a couple Kickstarters ago.
I know, I'm devastated about it.
Oh, you didn't get to pick it up?
I didn't. I'm so sad.
Oh.
I was like, why? Why? The
That's the
you know,
symmetrical one, right?
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And like the Enchanted Evening, like Secret Lair sets that he did, like the art for those was all good. Like the
Is
sequence.
that from the Seb McKinnon Secret Lair? Like when they get the Damnation and stuff?
Yeah, I'm sure that was the last Kickstarter he showed with some of the art there as well. That was
Kickstarter.
great.
All right, guys, let's game. What are we talking about here? Enough about Kickstarters. No one cares about Kickstarters. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What were you talking about?
Seb McKinnon artwork.
Oh yeah, he really sucks.
Like,
I really feel like he's fallen from grace.
With
Is that the one with Rebecca?
That's so good.
You posted it in the Discord, just so I can see it a little easier. I'm curious.
There's another one.
Justin, you just need to adjust your life total, but I think we're good. Ah, fuck it, guys.
You can start at 37.
No, fuck. I'm lying. I want to go down to 5. I'm going down to 5. I'm sorry.
Are you really? Jeez.
Yeah, is it a good idea in a stacks list when you're third on play? Probably not. But I'm going to give you guys a little philosophy. If you're third on play and you're playing a stacks list, you better have a fucking play on turn 1. So I'm going to try to get there.
The last time I played this deck, I was like, was it turn 1 or turn 2 Aura of Silence? And I did like very little until turn like 18. Because I just couldn't. It was like, okay, love that for me. So
That Aura of Silence really panned out in that first game, I have to
yeah, I
say.
guarantee if anyone.
Okay.
Really effective.
We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and this is a hand of 5. All right, we're good to go.
You ready?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm not too excited for this either, but let's do it.
I'm gonna start with Crypt. Is that alright?
Is Crypt all right? Yeah, it's good.
Good.
It's gonna have to be.
Mountain into Goblin Engineer, floating the colorless.
Oh my god! Thank God! I thought it was like a Wheel of Fortune. You said your hand was getting. I was so scared. I mean, I had to go down to 5. This is a good 5, though. It's a good 5.
To save time, I'm gonna play the Soul Ring after, and then just pass while I do this. You can wait if you want while I dump something in my bin, because honestly I don't know what I'm gonna put in.
Do you want more colorless mana? Maybe I can contribute, or Belby.
More colorless mana.
Belby can give you colorless if you want that. I mean,
very true. I am probably gonna put.
Oh, you thought I was joking? That is what my deck does.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
No, like,
that Mana Crypt's gonna give you 4 generic.
I'm gonna put Ashnod's Altar in my bin.
Ashnod's Altar. Okay.
Yes. And then I'm gonna shuffle and stay there.
Okay. I will put an island into a Mystic Remora. Again.
So glad I did my turn before that.
I'll draw, Justin.
Good. Love it.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. Take them home, babies. Undergrowth Stadium, Pulse Tracker, pass.
Is that the like a 1-mana dog that whenever it attacks it deals 1?
Each opponent loses 1 life, right? So I got 40 turns.
Yeah.
40 turns, baby. Let's go.
I want to be disciplined and pass after playing in Watery Grave.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a very disappointing hand for the Pulse Tracker, but, you know.
Trigger. Oh, sorry. Evens, I'm fine. Odds, I'll take damage. 19. Ow.
You get to see me reset camera settings on my... There you go. How about that? You like seeing this live? It's tough because I wish I can show you the softbox. It's a giant rectangle. Cutting glare? I mean, I'm sure there's some secret, but just don't have direct light on plastic surfaces. That's really the...
I think he talks about having multiple lights around to...
Yeah, it's for music.
You kind of have to have a budget for that, though. I've been asked if, like, I would give a video on the setup here, and it's like, I don't know, it really depends on your budget and also your space. Like, this is not accommodating. Justin knows. The space we play in is very small. Is this Gerard?
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to play out Gerard, I think.
Got you.
And I don't think I'm going to do anything else after that. I think we're done. I didn't draw for turn. What an absolute spoon. Oh, made no difference to what I was doing.
You don't need to. No, you don't need to draw. Don't draw. It's okay.
I was so focused on my mana clip trigger.
Could you brew on Lonus Cryptozoologist? I built a jank version and would like to see a better list made. I don't generally brew for blue unless it is requested by our brew masters, who are members of our Patreon. But I'm sure that there's got to be at least a decent Lonus. I've not seen her made, but she's Simic, right? Seems okay.
I have a friend that has like a clone-based version of them.
Okay. Oh, that sounds kind of good, actually.
It's really weird. Like, it's really strange. Like, they end up with like just copying Academy manufacturer a lot. So they make like ridiculous tokens. Or like spark doubling her a lot, so they end up with a lot of it's real stupid.
Nice. Justin, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
By the way, no bro, I like those sleeves you're using. They look very similar to these sleeves.
Yeah.
I sniffed it. God, they even smell good. Have you ever smelt your sleeves? They smell really good.
No,
I can't say that's something I normally do.
Do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm literally just drawing lands, so I'm gonna use a Windswept Heath to search my library for a Bayou, and I will tap that Bayou to play a card. Is that good with everyone?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is not the start you want with Belby. I'm sorry for the 79% of people that wanted to see Belby. I just got really shafted on those mulligans there, so apologies. Let me see if I can find my Bayou. There we go. It doesn't matter. We'll use the Undergrowth Stadium, and I will go ahead and play a Birds of Paradise. And that will not trigger Justin's fish. I will swing at Nobro. Sorry about that. So everyone loses 1 life, but Trent...
How much am I taking?
Oh, you're taking 2! You're taking 2!
Oh, rough.
That's right.
Good?
And on that note, am I good? Yeah, I'm good. This is so sad. I'm really good. This is not what I want to be doing turn 2. I'm good.
I don't think we can wait longer, unfortunately.
I think you can. I think you should wait. Knowing that there's a Mystic Remora.
I can keep waiting too. That's great.
Can we all just wait for a second? Can we take a moment of pause? Oh my god. Oh my god, Justin! Draw the card. Draw the card.
The problem is, we didn't draw a land like we wanted, and things are happening.
Oh shit, yeah, things are happening. Oh shit, you kept a greedy little hand, didn't you?
I did. Oh, the deluge.
Do you really?
For 3?
Do you really?
Yeah, go ahead and draw.
Okay, so my creature's enter the bin, my Gerard trigger goes on the stack, and my engineer returns.
Yeah.
So I get another trigger off my engineer.
Just really want to fuck me over, man. Oh, that hurts so much. I'm glad I didn't cast Belby there.
I will not feed any further. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna put my Lotus Bloom in the bin.
All right, Justin. How does it feel? You get your hide tied. Did you get your ghostly flicker? You feeling good about yourself?
Top decking like a pro.
God, yeah. No, top decking like a pro. Is that even like a thing?
There's professional top deckers.
It's one thing I need to work on. I need to work on my top deck.
Yeah, you know, there's some days I just sit with my deck hours and just pull from the top until I hit the cards I need. And then sort of just wish that into existence when I have actual games.
What am I doing with the rest of my turn?
Passing.
I might just cast Gerard again. Like, pay it. And I don't want to feed that fish anymore. Or at all. So, here is my tactic.
Guys, I didn't draw a land. I needed to do things.
And I have the red up for this, but I'm done.
I'm gonna just sack this. Get an islands.
Remember to draw for 10 this time, so it's already going better.
That's good.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
That's good, yeah.
I know how to play this game, I'm sure.
Drawing is good. My lord. All I'm going to be doing is enjoying scotch as we go through this game.
So, are either of the other two familiar with how Gerard wins? Because I am not. I've never played against this. I'm assuming it's a lot of reanimation lines.
Well, there's a loyal apprentice, or what is the name of that guy?
Loyal Retainers.
Loyal retainers, excuse me.
Yeah.
They retain.
Gerard is important to the combo, I'm assuming.
Gerard is the combo. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have other lines that don't involve Gerard.
Star, first item, and my turn.
Really?
Oh yeah, get rid of that. We don't need that on here.
I'm gonna draw.
Get that out of here.
It's not super effective against this board.
God, I am dying right now. I will cast the
It's resistant.
Thornbow Archer, and I will pass.
Alright, odds, Owie. I got a 4.
Can I draw anything? Can I draw
Land. No land.
Yo, Trent, literally, I've drawn nothing but lands, and this is the first non-land I've drawn. So...
I'll play Gilded Drake.
Don't take the Thornbow Archer. Don't.
You know, it's tempting, but I think I'm gonna go after Gerard.
Yeah, that
just
makes
so
sense.
I don't have to worry.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. Feel free.
I'll pass after that.
Let me... Here's my trick.
How does it feel having a 3/3 Drake ready to attack?
It's pretty cool.
Absolutely amazing. 2, 3. Okay. The fish is still here, yeah?
Yep,
The fish is still here.
Play Drake.
Okay.
Lav Dafka says, rookie move, never waste your good top decks in practice. Something.
Yeah, you gotta store them up.
Yo, the 99, they waste their top decks in practice. They goldfish for nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Can I just top deck Kozilek, please? That would be so brilliant.
I'm just gonna go to combat and fly this Drake into my Gerard Stealer.
Yep, I fully expected that. That's fair.
Those sleeves look so good. And I'm not just saying that. That was like the perfect art for those sleeves.
For which one?
Your sleeves,
Oh,
they just look so good.
Yeah.
I don't watch.
I took a lot of time debating on which one to get, but I kind of regret not getting the armored version that I posted afterward.
I saw. Well, I mean, I don't watch Overlord, but I know the characters, so I like that art. I think it goes well with her.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I'm gonna float through colorless. I'm gonna activate my engineer. I'm gonna sacrifice my
Lotus,
crypt
yeah.
and return Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, that's okay by me. Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna crack my Lotus Bloom for 3 white. This is not gonna get confusing at all. And I'm gonna play 2 white and a colorless into a Ranger Captain.
Ranger Cat.
Ranger Cap is really good. Yeah. So you want to get a Walking Ballista, I guess, because isn't that an outlet for the list?
It is one outlet, but I probably will go get my like favorite little boil that could, even if it is like the Esper in the right place.
Esper Sentinel. Is it Esper Sentinel? Who's the pet?
Esper Sentinel is actually a really damn good choice, actually. But I'll show you.
No, get the pet boy. Get the pet boy. Is this good with everyone? I'm good. I have nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Great.
Let's see the pet boy.
Oh, I gotta find him now. I've honestly hyped him up so much. He's just not gonna. It's just not gonna compete now, is it? But I love him so much.
Ranger
He
Captain.
functions so well in this list.
Ranger Captain by itself is more than enough to answer for the pet card. You can literally do anything else you want at this point.
I'm gonna get Crackland Shaman.
Except that. That's the only thing.
So, Crackland Shaman says I can sacrifice an artifact and it deals 1 damage to each creature without flying.
Oh, damn it.
It's amazing with Gerard.
Yeah.
3 artifacts.
It
Kills
really
Gerard,
is.
They all come back. Ink. It's great. It's great. I have a white and a colorless floating. I am probably gonna have to. Oh, do I feed this fish once?
You really don't have to.
Don't do it. He has to pay 3 next turn.
He's gonna break it. He's gonna break it.
He will. I just have this mana and I'm like, what am I doing with it? It's a white and a colorless, so.
Just chilling. You're just
You just
chilling.
pay for the tax.
Don't worry
You just
about
pay
it.
for
Don't worry about it.
I don't think I am gonna actually do anything with it. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
pass that.
I was gonna say you could cast your Weathered Wayfarer, get your homeward path. That would be nice.
That would be great. Yeah, that would be absolutely great.
How many cards in your hand?
Mine?
Yeah.
4.
4. Okay.
God, for those of you that want me to be
One.
drinking neat,
No, about.
we've been sitting here long enough that I have no more ice.
Do I care that there's a potential silence on the board? Not really.
Only for non-creature spells. You're absolutely fine. Just play more creatures.
You get through it. Oh yeah, we're paying all day.
Paying for the fish. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
In the words of Teferi, it's time to slow things down.
Delta. And I will pass. 7 cards.
I just want to see what's on top of my
I
deck.
mean, I think I'm the only one that fed it too, so that's not too bad.
No, that's not too bad. I'm gonna play a swamp. My lord, I would give anything for something
Give me
other
less.
than
I'll
land.
trade you.
I would love that. Justin, this Thornbow Archer is coming at you. I don't believe anyone controls an elf unless Gerard was
He's
the
not an elf.
was the
He's not
offspring
an
of an elf. So everyone is going to
Who's
take
one?
1, but Justin, you are taking 2. And sadly, that's all she wrote. That's I'm gonna pass. This is the saddest game of Belby ever.
Roll a 2. Land, not a land.
I don't know if you guys watching now watch the Dead on Board gameplay where Belby crushed it. That's not the direction that this particular hand is going. By the way, it's not going to be that good.
I think I just passed here.
That seems fair.
Sure you don't want to swing? He has first strike.
Yeah, but I also want to get swung at. And I can't block the terrain, but I can block other things.
Your choice. I've almost killed someone with commander damage in a game once with him. It's not how I intend to ever play it. But...
Gerard, combat? All right.
Yeah, like, it just, the game went on for that long. I was like, 3, 3, 3. It all adds up. No, I don't even have my clip anymore. It's fine.
Trevor Heimer says that fetch was legally required to be Esper Sentinel, but that's okay.
Oh, it absolutely was. Like, it was the right play, but I just chose the wrong one.
You're like, play Esper Sentinel into Remora? Nah.
100%.
It's not going to get too much value right now since nobody's playing non-creatures.
This is fact. This is really good for me with my 2 cards.
I how much can I do? We'll try. I will crack my Ranger Captain.
Poor Ranger Captain.
That's worrisome.
It's gonna go really bad, I guarantee it. So I'm gonna float 2 colors.
Alright, do we want to do anything with Ranger Captain on the stack? Practice?
Absolutely.
I have nothing relevant to do.
Justin, yeah, you have priority. To let you know, these are both sorcery speed. So
Okay, so
this
if
is
they crack
a special
Ranger
action
Captain,
though.
What Gerard lines are there?
Well, I have his Gerard, though.
Exactly. But like, is there a way that they can combo off without Gerard?
There's an Ashnod's
don't
Altar.
know.
There's a Goblin Engineer. I believe that there might be something in Connor's hand. I don't know. It really depends. Ranger Captain's the ultimate setup, though, so if you wanted to stunt this, you should probably go about it now by getting rid of the Goblin Engineer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna interact with the engineer on stack. I'm gonna fetch for an island, and then I would attempt
Ponga
to...
Phi. Rapid Hybridization.
Hydroblast? Can I Hydroblast that goblin?
You can.
Ooh, Hydroblast.
Yeah, I can activate his ability in response.
Yes, you can.
Crap.
I'm gonna force you to use it now.
This with the hybrid still on the stack, I
only
can
one
stack
target,
it for
yeah.
2 mana.
So you're going to go up to 4. Yeah.
And put this down here.
Would it have been better to hit the Gerard so that it was more costly? I don't know.
Oh, because he's going to have to kill it in order to get it back anyway.
Yeah, but there's 4 generic. Yeah. This is using more mana. I agree.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, you're expecting a lot of me, and I'm hoping this goes from like a value play to get my stuff back into like maybe a win, but who knows. I'm playing with hope and dreams.
If the silence like that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no response.
Okay, cool.
Justin, are you keeping that remark up just because I'm not playing anything?
Pretty much.
I kind of
Play my
figured.
shaman. I'm gonna sack this lovely little Drake.
You don't want to... Oh, damn. Okay.
Drake is
I mean, I could have swung it at someone, but you know.
Okay, ready.
I
Put this back in my graveyard then, and I'll use this as
I will play Elsewhere Flask. I'm just gonna say this now. I'm probably not gonna play for any of these, so you're gonna draw like a lot of cards.
Oh no.
Oh, I get to draw that? Yeah.
Do you play?
Yeah. I play Elsewhere Flask, so when it enters, I draw a card, and I can crack it and give my lands every type, basically.
Please, no.
Get that fish.
No, don't do it.
Can I draw cards? Can I draw?
I'll say this.
I wish I was playing Sithis right now. Jeez Louise.
79%. No.
Then I'll play my Chromatic Sphere.
Can I draw for that?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Sweet.
I will then So bear with me. So I'm going to sacrifice this Elsewhere Flask to the Crackplant Shaman. With its ability of 1 damage still on the stack, I'm going to hold priority and activate it again. And
You want to kill a Gerard, that
It was
is.
Gerard, yeah.
It's a bird.
everything else.
Gerard turned into a bird with that gilded swap.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Well, I was using Gilded Drake as the placeholder for it. but
No, I
anyway,
got you.
so.
Would you trade a drake for a bird? Yes, yes I would.
And I should have played one more artifact before this. Oh well.
Yes, you should.
Hey, man,
No,
you love
do not play more artifacts.
Yeah.
Stop,
Break
stop.
the Ashnod. Break the Ashnod. Do it.
Oh, I really don't want to.
You really do though. You gotta win. You gotta win right now.
No, I think. Sure. Okay. So these are here. He
Is that 3 damage you did?
3 damage, but it resolves 1 at a time. So he dies to the first one, and then the second, and then the third.
Alright, Gerard, go bye-bye.
And you never even got to use it. That's so upsetting.
Oh, your dude is
know.
gone too, I think, right? Your archer?
Yeah. Unless the elf flies, it's also gone, yeah. After that, I'm gonna... Cast Thrilling Discovery.
What is that?
It
It's a
is...
discard draw.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I get to draw.
You do indeed.
How many cards in your hand now, Justin?
Right now we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright.
And I'm sure.
Oh, Pat, your archer is dead.
What happened?
He blew up the board for 3 damage.
It did indeed.
Well, you know, what's new?
I've already played out and I don't want to give it any more.
Gain your life.
Oh, I do, I gain 2. That might be relevant in like 6 more turns. That's rude. I have to say I'm done here. I'm gonna have to put this back in my grave. Go. I scuffed that up so bad.
So like the reason Mr. Grimoire is so good is even if it doesn't draw cards, it like gets us to this part of the game, which is great.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like it's pretty sweet.
No longer oppressed.
No longer pressed. Play an island. My favorite Millstone Island. Let's go ahead and play. Hey, Urza.
Nice.
What is in everyone's graveyard? There's a Gilded Drake, there's a Remora, there's Goblin, Soul Ring, Ranger. Damn, alright. Grand Abolisher, even.
That's mine.
Dude,
Those Urza.
duly noted. Urza resolves, that's fine.
Cool. I'm making construct. It's a 1/1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Don't want to play anything else. I'm gonna go to discard in a second. I just want to figure out what I want to discard.
Really?
Urz is just a value Urz in his deck, right?
No, it's an
I don't think
outlet.
he-
It's an outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get infinite mana, and you can just do that secondary ability like all the way down, right?
How good is that? I'm just trying to think here. I think I'm just gonna discard the Crafty Cutpurse. I'm not gonna steal any Scaragop bones this game. It's fine.
Oh.
I don't need to. We're good.
How mistaken you are.
The tech.
He's gonna get out Scaragop first.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
This is
fact.
true. This is true.
Alright. Before my turn, let me just think about my life really quick. God, what an awful game this has been. At least for
I agree.
for Belby. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take my turn here. Alright, that's a card. That is a card. I'll go ahead and cast a Mana Crypt.
Pretty good.
Yeah, if that's good with everyone. My lord, I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to do. Phyrexian Devourer?
First in Devour.
Hard casting it. Okay.
It's a 1/1.
That's the one you can do exile a card, right?
Yeah, so I can exile the top card of my library and increase its power by the CMC of that card. It gets X +1/+1 counters. If it ever happens to reach 7 power or greater, I need to sacrifice it. So this construct can really fall short of its goal of dominating the board. It's not a great card alone by itself, and boy, don't I wish I hit Necrotic Ooze at some
Yeah, I
point.
was gonna say it's a news combo piece.
It's a news combo piece. I'm just playing what I got. So it's a 1/1, and if there's another fucking board wipe, it will survive.
Nice.
I'll pass with that.
Alright. A 4 again. And we hit a land. It's a blessing.
Yes.
We're gonna
Probably
promptly
cast it. Probably cast
Crack
it.
that.
Good luck.
I never thought I'd finally see a land. They do exist in the deck.
All right. I ran a poll asking the audience if they regret requesting me to pick Belby. And
What was the winning?
60-40 stated no. I don't regret
Oh, really?
you. I don't regret you. The one card in hand, Belby. They feel very confident in my ability to pilot this to victory at this point. This has been such a bad Belby game. This is the game that will discourage you from ever building the deck. I swear to God, it's such a good deck. Don't let this discourage you, but damn, this has been very tragic.
Oh yeah, I'll preface like Gerard is good. Don't let my playing of this deck like tell you it's not good. My playing is bad. The deck's great.
Well, I'm glad that the audience is still confident in their choice.
I'm gonna play Chromox exiling Frantic Search.
Damn, alright.
Wandering Archaic.
I love that card.
Yeah.
That's a good card.
I'll pass up.
We're thinking
Oh, okay.
it's been good.
Copy spells, why don't you?
Are we done that? My turn?
It's your turn, I
And
think.
Justin's debating on if he wants to let it resolve.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
That resolves. I'm
Okay. I'm good then.
I will just drop a Lotus Petal and a Spell Bomb, and that's it.
Which spellbomb is this? Is this
Pyrite?
That is Pyrite.
Pyrite.
Got you. Do a damage. Win infinitely, why don't you?
Yeah, it's 2 damage to any target.
I think it's 1,
Target
right?
creature or player, but yeah, I think it's been changed. I think it's any target.
Okay.
Pretty sure I click Walkers now, but I don't think that's relatively relevant unless you drop an offset, but go.
I like that.
Well, I think there was an errata. If it says creature or player, then it also can target planeswalkers, right?
Super sure that was, yeah.
Go ahead and hit 2. I would like to cast Gilded Drake.
I know where that's going.
Yeah, that's a good.
Devour, clearly.
That's a good call. That's a good call, but it feels awful.
Yeah, I got no response to that.
I would love to trade you for that Wandering Archaic.
Yeah, I bet you would. I
Now
deserve
we know
this.
why let it resolve. Now we know.
I think I have one somewhere in the distance. Maybe. I'm not playing it.
It is it's one of my favorite cards. Against this deck, it's okay. Like I don't really have that many instances of sorceries, so it's fine.
I
Should
think
have
it's
copied
my
mine.
card, but
Yeah,
doesn't do
it makes counter spells really awkward. Because if you go to counter something and they get a copy of it, they can do whatever.
You just need to pay 2, right? So you'll be good.
Well, yeah, that's it. You either have to pay more, or your spell is like other things gonna resolve. Like
Makes it a lot easier when counter spell wars, though.
yes,
Yeah.
it does. Alright, I got a nice little Wandering Archaic. And is there any damage to be had on this board? A little bit. Urza can swing on out at someone. Yeah, I think
Maybe.
yeah, Flourish of Steel. You're gonna eat 1.
sure. I'm sorry, what?
You're eating 1.
Eat 1. And then with that I will pass 7 cards again.
7, just
Just
7.
because my commander has first strike.
Slightly.
I will cast a Vicious Conquistador. I will attack you, Justin,
For 1-1.
with a 1/1.
You would exile a bunch of stuff. I know you. You'd be spiteful. Yeah, I'll take 1. You want to do something? Okay.
You're gonna eat.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
God!
7 then, right?
Wow, that's 7.
He's
You're,
six.
you're taking 7. I've literally exiled Machias.
Oh, he sacks at 7, right? Or is it more than 7?
No, it's so when it has 7 power or greater, it sacrifices, so I actually die.
Yeah.
Rough times. My fucking luck. Ain't that right?
If you weren't in the dirt to begin with, that kind of
All right. This is all I got. This is really all I got. I gotta make at least one play this game. I'm gonna reanimate the Gilded Drake.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pay for the Wandering Archaic.
You're gonna pay for it. Okay. Okay. You're going to reanimate. You're gonna try to reanimate.
You have a counter.
Get a
Go
Drake
go
as
for
well.
it. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, no, Brew, you got anything for
Oh, I'm not responding to that.
that?
He's not gonna take my drink.
Oh, reanimate.
I assume you have a counter. I mean, I really hope you have a counter.
Yeah, I mean, we have the
Yeah,
world.
that fish got fed.
It did. I was hoping that turn would end a lot better than it did. It just,
The fact that I hit a fucking Machias off the top.
The other piece. Oh no, no, that's not the piece.
Jesus.
That
Yeah,
Well, it's
but
one.
That's a Trisk.
It's one combo card. Yeah.
You have 2 mana floating. That's it.
I have
But
2
look at it
minutes.
this way, Pat. You're prepping your news combo by putting it in the graveyard.
Yeah, sure.
I will,
You're ahead of the game.
Just pass with the terrible art that reanimate.
Yeah, I'll pay 2.
It's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'm paying
Other
2.
than
I'm paying 2 anyways. I'm hellbent. I'm hellbent. I'll pay. I'll pay 2 to play Belby, and I'll pass.
Ooh, now we take damage.
You get 2 generic, sir. You get 2 generic. Here, I'll do your count. Yeah, you get 2
sweet.
generic. You get 2 generic.
Sweet. We're doing things.
Get the Scarab God. Yeah, get the Scarab God. Reanimate your own Gilded Drake. Look at you.
God, man.
I think we're casting this boy.
Well, I need to break soon to eat delicious pizza.
Oh wait,
so.
which main phase do I get it? Like if I attack with this Gilded Drake first, will I be able to use it on the next turn main phase, or how does Belby work?
It's your post combat, so it needs to be your second.
Okay, so
yeah.
I suppose I will go to combat first then. And doesn't work against you, so I guess I have to hit Justin.
No, you're his opponent, right? How's Bobby read?
Belby, I don't think will trigger if I hit.
It's my opponent, so it needs to be anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you want to come at me?
Yeah, I'll go at you.
For generic,
I'll
look
take
at you, look at you. I would never recommend this, but I actually need to conclude this game. Either I do or someone else does. So I'm gonna let it happen. I'm letting it all out.
I'm calling this floating still, I believe. I think we'll just pass here, though. Yeah, go ahead.
If I top deck a Buried Alive, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I gotta say, if I top deck
But
Buried
is the
Alive,
reanimator ready?
well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Then I would at least have something.
Then you can play Farts and or no. Put more in there.
I would shoot for
I'll play
Ooze
my-
and Ballista.
Mishra's Ball, and that's me done.
Is it just one card in hand flourish?
Yeah, this lovely one.
Alright. Alright. Justin, arch enemy. Got it.
End of turn, I am going to just go ahead and omnify this Scarab God.
You get an ape.
Fine, yeah.
You get an ape.
Not letting you get Golden Drakes. I want to have my archaic forever.
That's fine. I have an 8 token.
Yo, I'm hellbent, man. So like, if you're expecting me to cast anything, you're SOL. You're really SOL.
Yeah, I mean this is where I want to be. Oh sweet. Let's go ahead and enter combat. And let's throw the Wandering Archaic at Notaru. And let's throw the Urza at Flourish of Steel.
Yeah.
What is the Naru with the die on it representing?
That's the construct.
Gotcha.
Alright. I'm gonna go to main phase 2 and I'm gonna make 4 generic for this. And then for 4 generic and 2 blue, we're gonna play the Consecrated Sphinx.
Con Sphinx is good.
Yeah.
And then
You.
to attempt to pass the turn and draw a lot of cards.
In here. I don't think I can. Sphinx is a 4/6, right?
That is a 4/6.
Yeah. That's nothing for me.
Anyone else? Bueller?
I think you're good.
Yeah, I think I can.
Alright, odds I take damage. I do take damage. Of course I would. And let's go ahead, draw for turn. You'll get to draw 2 cards. I will swing the Vicious Conquistador at you, Flourish.
Yeah.
Only because I want to damage Justin by consequence, okay?
It's absolutely fine with me.
I'm going to generate 6 generic mana. I'll cast a Damping Sphere.
And Sphere.
That's pretty good.
Let's say. Do I want to deal with that?
Each successive spell costs 1 more. You can if you want.
No, I think that's okay. Little stack Max is good against number.
I mean, I don't storm off. I'm happy with it as well.
Yeah.
Good?
Oh, I'm more than good. Super top deck mode.
4?
I'll draw 2.
Yep. And I'll move to combat, and we will hit. Oh, shit. I can only hit one person because it doesn't work on Pat. I guess we'll just do with the 8 flourish.
Yeah, draw 3.
Okay, 3 damage, a little 3 damage. Anything else? I feel like there's...
I'm trying to figure out what I'm playing here, because I feel like we're not long for the world.
No, not with that Con Sphinx. We need like a time twister. We need to remove the Con Sphinx and resolve a time twister.
How many cards in your graveyard, Justin?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Except for dig 3 times.
We'll drown on the lock to kill it, and I'll use the 2 floating to pay for it.
Try and block and kill it. Let's see.
Actually, do we care? No, I'm not going to pay for it. You can... Oh, no, because you can counter my spell. Yeah, we got to pay for it.
Does Wandering Archaic allow you to... Does it allow you to choose a new mode, though? Wandering Archaic? I don't think so.
Does it?
I think you just copy it.
Choose one. So if I just choose to destroy the creature, I can just let it be a copy of destroy creature?
Yeah, and he'll get to copy a destroy creature. So at that point, I mean, you can destroy
Okay,
that.
then yeah, I will not pay the 2. You can kill another creature if you'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I mean, I'll go ahead and kill the Gilded Drake. Get that back in my yard. And then I'm going to respond and just cast a Dispel.
Stop.
Yeah.
Mono blue. Coming.
How many cards do you have in your hand? Just
I'll use the 2 floating for it to pay for this one.
Swan Song. Mono.
Yeah, I'll fight that. I'll go ahead and pay 2 life and pay 1 mana because it's my second spell with Dampening Sphere, and I will mental misstep it.
But you're right, I need to pay an extra 1 for that. But that was my second spell. Yeah, I got nothing. I'll pass.
Do I want to draw an extra card and give him 2? That's my question.
That's Spellbomb?
Yeah, the bauble.
Oh, got you. That's rough.
Yeah. How many cards do you have in your hand right now, Justin?
Right now I'm at 3, 6, 7.
Okay, so it's like a difference of 1.
Nothing happened.
You get 4 new cards over 2, and you already have 7. I'll keep it there, it's fine. I'll just draw my one. Okay. For absolutely no reason at all, could you read that? Just give me the power toughness if that Sphinx again for me.
4/6, right?
4/6. Okay. No, I think I can hold it. Okay. I'm done.
Alright. I'm going to untap. Actually, you know what? We should do something here too. Let's end of turn, I will chain a vapor, targeting that damping sphere.
One damn sphere.
But you knew it. You knew it.
Yeah, I mean, you must have the answer in your hand at this point. I would hope.
But you can bounce his cards.
I mean, at this
Yeah,
point, break a land, you say?
Chain.
All right, I'll continue the chain. Let's get rid of the God. What's better, the Wandering Archaic or the Consphinx? Obviously, the Consphinx it feels. But
Yeah,
you do 2/4.
Consphinx,
Let's do the Consphinx.
I might respond to that by bouncing, by cracking this, like at least draw a card before he gets to draw 2 off it.
Justin, do you want to do anything? Do you want to continue the chain or no?
I think I might. No, actually I won't. Go ahead, that's fine.
Okay, so on the bounce of the Sphinx, after that's resolved with the second next copy I'll still on the stack, I'll crack this board. And I'll look at the... Pat, show me the top of your library. Let me see if there's any useful
Everyone else, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
In a way.
Of course it would fucking be.
Yeah,
Of course it would be. All right.
amazing.
Yeah. You get to draw a card on Justin's upkeep.
Yes, I do.
It's pretty good.
Do it. If I didn't do it, then he was going to draw off it, so...
And that's it for turn?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Justin, take it away.
Alright.
Draw.
Play Islands. Let's play a Jewel Lotus.
We did.
Let's play
It feels that way, right?
a Green Blue.
I guess mine now. We're dead.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's play Illusionist Stratagem, targeting Urza and flashing Narme.
What does Illusionist Stratagem do? Is it basically closing
This
the turn?
will draw my deck. It will not make infinite mana, it won't do anything specific, but it will draw my entire deck.
And I assume you probably have a win at that point. Because then you would have enough with fast mana, glows thicker. Yeah, I have no response.
Yeah, I've got no response either. I mean, I was really relying on the damping sphere staying, but
So Naomi has an ETB, right? Like she ETBs
This,
and
yeah.
Will the ETB. Yep.
and
You also have every counter spell in his hand to interact with whatever you play.
oh, like absolutely, you're not wrong. Like
I really wish this Dismember did -6/-6, so I could have killed this a lot earlier.
I mean, I drew this off my.
Naru's a 3/3.
you
If you
Can
exile
you
it,
get the Urza?
yeah,
the
that's
Urza?
what I'm-
in response.
What I'm thinking.
Yeah, and then
Even if you get the Urza, I still have the actual target, so it's okay. Like, as I copy, I'll still be able to flicker Naru.
What's the card
Because-
called?
It's Illusionist Stratagem, so as I cast Illusionist Stratagem, I did have a valid target.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
So Naru is on the stack still, right? So if you were to remove Urza,
Oh, so you get him Naru.
so if you were to remove Urza, Illusionist Stratagem would lose its target and whiff technically, but Narumea is still on the stack. So if you wait for Narumea to resolve, you could just remove Narumea.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Okay. I will attempt to do just that.
Okay, so Naru's going to enter, see Illusionist Stratagem. It's going to, in response to the actual trigger of it seeing something, you want to now Swords of Plowshares Naru, right?
It's a targeted ability though, right? So you're going to target the Illusionist Stratagem.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and swan song that.
What's Naramea's power toughness?
She's the 3/3.
It's a 3-3.
God damn it, 3. Mine's always 3. Yeah.
Actually, that what's it called? Kind of boned us with the damping sphere because I could have my mana crypt up to kill the Naru.
There's no damping sphere.
Oh, but I had to tap extra mana on my turn because it was up at that point.
Oh, gotcha.
It was relevant. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, so I'm going to end up drawing the deck, and at the end of the loop, blinking Urza
To make another
to
construct.
make another construct. Exactly.
Yeah.
So with deck in hand from here, and Narmea.
Big infinite mana at that point by just blinking him constantly, right?
No, because now I'm going to have to go on a ghostly flicker loop. So.
Well, am I wrong though? Don't you make those constructs are non-legendary, right? Is Illusionist Stratagem allow you to target 2 creatures?
So if it won't, because the original target. Well, technically I could, but the original target had 1 creature. But if I targeted 2, which I should have, then yes, I could blink Naru and
Urza and make infinite constructs. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the better play. But from here on out, I can just play artifacts and go into Ghostly Flicker Narmea by using Essence Flux to flux the Narmea.
Wow. I mean, I would have loved anything. Oh my god, so bad my next turns.
I
Well,
was too far behind in the beginning, I think.
I'm gonna blame nerves for not being good at maths. I was like 1 mana short on that really big turn. I was like, okay, I've got this, it's fine, I can win. And then I counted up near the end, I was like, oh no.
I went down to 5 to try to get a decent starting hand, and it was one with a pinger and enough mana sufficient to cast Belby. But I literally drew lands for the first 3 turns. It was pretty horrendous. Exiling Machias was pretty awful too. Machias would have at least been a useful utility for keeping my shit around, but yeah, I mean, honestly, if you were concerned about playing properly, you could probably wait on the reanimate when I did, but honestly, with what I was given, I think I played as best as I could. Yeah, genuinely. The hands I got, one was a no-lander. My first hand had Guy's Cradle, a Swamp, a Pinger, but no payoff. So it's well, that's not really that great. And then the second hand was that was the no-lander. My down to 6 was also equally awful, but it had a turn 1 Damping Sphere, ironically enough. And my turn 5 hand had a pinger and, me crossing my fingers. But if anything, that shows you the power of drawing cards in a game. Drawing cards.
Oh, yeah.
I think the impression because those were both Naru wins in main phase, so I didn't actually do it on anyone else's turn. But obviously, Mystical More is such a busted card because even if I don't draw a single card with Naru, just
It kept me behind.
Getting to that phase of the game is excellent. And that's exactly where you want to be as a slow deck. So.
That's so funny. I kind of wish I was on Sithis there with how that hand turned out so poorly. It's interesting because I just did a interview on this deck, and it's interesting because there's things that I feel like it's deficient in and things that would definitely improve it. And you just saw how deficient it can be pending the top deck. I pulled into a lot of pingers. I think I pulled into 3, right? Between the Vicious Conquistador, the Thornbow Archer, and the Pulse Tracker. But rough times. I drew into no payoffs. Absolutely no payoffs. So I didn't have a way to interact with the board. Generally speaking, you're trying to lay stacks and dictate how things go, but no tutors, no nothing. This could definitely use, after seeing that play out, I just purchased from Strixhaven the Rushed Rebirth. Probably use a Rushed Rebirth. I would really enjoy a Rushed Rebirth.
That's a very good card.
That would be really sweet, yeah.
Even just for a Fiend Artisan would have been fantastic in that situation, just to break anything. Specifically Belby, because I didn't want you all benefiting off Belby. But I was trying to push the actions of this game forward so that I can go out and get ingredients for this pizza I'm going to be working on. But guys, welcome to Brew Wars Live. I'm happy that you all tuned in to watch this. Obviously, there's going to be more gameplay on the channel. I'm going to go around and ask some of the other personalities I know on other channels to see if anyone wants to join for a live stream gameplay. But for the month of August, I am anticipating more live stream gameplay, as it's something that I've wanted to incorporate on the channel. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. Expect Oswald somewhere in the future, and I might play a slightly more proactive list as well. It's funny, my main list, this is Stacks, this is Turbo Stacks, if it gets there. Oswald is Stacks, and Sithis is Stacks. So it's funny, I only have one proactive list right now, so maybe next time I'll play Rogrek and Devesh. But thank you guys for joining us. Both Fabian, obviously, Lavdafka, Trent, and Connor. I appreciate you guys.
No problem at all. It was absolutely.
Thanks for the games.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, I wish we had more time. I wish we had more time for more games. Maybe shit. It's Sunday right now. Yeah, I'd love to play more games over the weekend, but maybe we'll save that for some future episodes of Brew Wars Live. I don't know if that name's gonna be what I consistently stick with. I was actually considering it would be fun to do live gameplay sessions, but that's gonna be further on down the line. But thank you guys in the audience for tuning in again. I really appreciate it. Of course, stay tuned for more weekly episodics and Friday YouTube shorts. But it's interesting. I'd love to pick your brains while you're all here. Did you like the previews for the Brew Wars episode that was on the show? I'm probably going to space them out a little bit further, but I don't know. I thought it was a good way to get teasers out there into the universe.
They meant as previews?
Yeah, I wound up for the previous game. I don't know if you were involved in that one, but
I was not.
Yeah. No, it was a fun time.
I really enjoyed them, so I thought they were pretty funny.
Yeah, those little
It wasn't a
excerpts.
preview though, right? Because it came afterward.
Yeah.
They rather teasers. I'm sorry, teasers for the episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you released them beforehand. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I think. Go on.
Yeah, and I wound up doing teasers that did not spoil the episode, so it's funny because the way the way those teasers went, you would definitely think Ernesto won. I mean, you would definitely think Ernesto won, but yeah. No, I agree.
Hull Breacher isn't gonna win the game automatically.
No, not sometimes, not ever really.
He rests in pieces.
And on that note, guys, thank
Hull
you.
Breacher back.
Do you want him back? I'm good without. I'm good without. I mean, Hull Breacher would have been great.
Died for our sins, like.
Hull Breacher would have been good against that Con Sphinx. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been super useful.
Amazing, yeah.
But again, my name is Patrick Marlad. Thank you, Justin, Connor, Trent, for joining on this Brew Wars Live. Of course, hang tight. There's gonna be more Brew Wars lives in August, but I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself too. Again, my name is Patrick Marlad, and happy brewing. Justin, what's up?